What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Our Brains Hurt. Thanks a lot for hanging out. We are running a contest on our website all month, the whole month of March into April. Go to ourbrainshurt.com and you get to choose your all-star punk rock band. Vocals, guitar, bass, drums, second guitar if you want one. Go to ourbrainshurt.com, name your band, and we're going to vote on it in April, and there'll be prizes for the winner. So ourbrainshurt.com, all-star punk rock band. Go there, submit it, and maybe you can win.
Well, they needed a jingle for their stupid little show, so they called up the Jasons and we said, fuck no. Then they called us again and they gave us $20 and we wrote them a song that said, your podcast sucks. Then they gave us more money and they asked us really nice and we finally gave in and we said, alright, I'll write you a song, but it's gonna be a clone of a Screeching Weasel song that we heard a while ago. So we wrote them a jingle and it sounded really rad. It was the best little jingle that their pockets ever had, but the file got corrupted and the email didn't work. Now they're stuck without a jingle singing our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. In a very non-copyright infringing sort of way.
What's up?
Yo.
Hey, fuckface.
What's
Damn, look at your
happening?
sexy shoulders, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't know we were getting a show tonight.
It's not the first time I've ever done this.
And I look like a grandma in my old sweater, my hair.
It's so cold today.
Look,
I
wait,
know, and I'm don't want to turn the heat back on because
I
fuck
know.
that.
Yeah.
Look, I got a leopard print blanket right here.
Nice.
That's
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
everything I own is either purple or leopard print.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
fuck
my
yeah.
go-to.
leopard print stuff rules. I think we've had this conversation before. though.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're talking to Bree because I wanted to hang out tonight. I didn't want to fucking get somebody on who I had to research. I just wanted to fucking drink beer and hang out.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And then
I just got super stoned, so let's do this.
Awesome.
Yes.
Matt, what do you do today? You worked, huh?
Yeah.
Fun. Is your acting already completely over for the movie?
No. We have one more weekend in May that we're filming, and then
Ah,
the filming will be done.
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Awesome.
a final fight scene.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool. I'm excited.
Yeah. Me too. Get my ass kicked by a bear. So.
I mean, what more could you ask for in life?
Oh man. What's the best bear scene in any movie you've ever seen?
I mean, it's got to be the Leo DiCaprio one
Yeah.
from whatever. I mean, that bear scene won him an Oscar. Let's be real. The rest of the movie wasn't that interesting.
I mean, I feel like it's the bear scene in The Great Outdoors with the bald head.
Ah.
Oh no, you're right. It's
Bree
that one.
wins. Bree
Yeah.
is correct. That was not a multiple choice question.
Yeah.
There was an answer. Yeah. No, but I mean the Leo one jumps into my head whenever I think bear in a movie. I just think of that award. That was a lifetime achievement award. He should have got that award for fucking
Wolf on Wall Street.
yeah. Well,
if nothing,
and the only reason he
yeah.
didn't is because it wasn't. It's Hollywood,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
that's what he should have fucking won. He was amazing in that movie.
I think everybody knows this.
But the movie was about a douchebag. But yeah, so my wife is in Kentucky right now, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a weekend alone. I did absolutely nothing today.
Fantastic. I
Good.
also did nothing.
Fuck yeah.
I got my kids off to school and I was like, I don't have anything on the calendar. I was like, I could just lay down for a little nap for, like an hour or two. And I woke up and it was 11 o'clock.
Nice.
And I was like, holy fuck. And then I was just like all weirded out for the rest of the day because I was like, okay, it's 3, but it doesn't feel like 3.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
need
so-
one of those every once in a while.
Apparently I did because I don't remember anything. So I woke up I don't know, 4 hours later in the exact same position I laid down in. So I must have been tired.
That's a good sleep.
Yes.
Your body took a stand.
Yeah, it was like, we've had enough of this bitch.
So Matt and I did another little mini deep dive into Camp Pennsylvania this year for like the prices of And we found out that the price this year of sponsoring the main stage is $40,000.
$40,000.
Well, how's he gonna pay for less than Jake?
Some pathetic dude that wants to fuck one of those chicks will pay the $40,000. They will.
I'm pretty
because
sure
we
that's
are
what
stupid. We are a stupid. Us penis having people are really
And then they
stupid,
show
and we
up
will
and
do that.
realize it's all just fucking filters, and that's not
Yeah.
what they look like at all.
Right.
And not just the Italians, guys. It's everyone.
But mostly the Italians.
I mean, let's be honest, dudes will fuck a bar of soap. You know.
I've fucked the couch before, so
You know.
I unfortunately watched a bum fuck a cheesesteak once. It's an interesting story.
Yeah. I don't have a topper to that one.
It was
did
in
you eat it
Philadelphia.
afterwards?
What?
Did you eat it after he was done?
No, he did. He did.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah, we listened to this guy. We were like sitting at like Pat's, the famous spot, eating cheesesteaks. And my one buddy was like, "Are you listening to this?" And there was a bum sitting at the picnic table next to us. And he was freaking sweet talking half the other, like the second half of his cheesesteak, telling it what he was going to do to it. And then he got up and walked into an alley right around the corner.
Fuck yeah.
Came back out like 5 minutes later, licking his fingers with a giant smile on his face. And we were like, that motherfucker just fucked his cheesesteak in that alley right there.
I mean, I guess that's preferable in a dark alley
Yeah.
as opposed to the picnic table next to you.
Like, what did we
At
just
least he
witness?
had that courtesy.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't do it out there in the public. He went into an alley like a gentleman.
In polite society, as my friend Caroline would say.
He got a meal and got laid for $5.99. That's a genius, right?
Like, fuck me. All right.
Yeah.
Off to a great start, guys.
Mhm.
Fucking subs. Or what do you call it up in Pennsylvania? Wait,
We call them hoagies.
Hoagies, yeah. Hoagies.
Where do they start
Heroes.
calling them grinders?
Grinders are when they're warmed up, like when they're like put in the oven for a few minutes to like toast the bread and the cheese. Then it's a grinder.
Or when you're fucking in the alley, it's a fucking grinder.
Only in Philadelphia, man.
Oh yeah, once that penis slides into that bun, it's a fucking grinder. At least with steak and cheese, not like tuna. That would have been disgusting. That would have been gross, not the steak and cheese.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's where I draw the line, gentlemen.
Way more acceptable.
So Bree and I are doing something that I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast yet. Have I? Snubbed by allegedly, Matt?
No.
I'm Sky.
No, you haven't.
No.
So, Bree, why don't you fill the good listeners in?
All right. So Ron and I are teaming up, and we are going to help bands outside of our respective labels to promote their music. So like their albums and things like that. So it's just kind of like another branch of what we do.
And it's called Snub by Allegedly, and it's Bree even combined our logos to make a pretty rad
And it was
logo.
so easy because we can like tag both pages in that. We don't have to create new social media pages, which is fucking tits.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's Johnny Snubs wearing a allegedly shirt.
Yeah, with green hair. I think
Yeah,
I
with
changed
green
the hair too. Hey,
Hell
there
yeah.
is no need to reinvent the wheel here.
Fuck no.
You know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
But yeah, so that's one of the things I was working on today with that fucking WordPress bullshit.
Yeah, WordPress is
damn.
the worst.
You said WordPress was the Palmer's chocolate of
web hosting.
web hosting.
It is.
I got my website in July last year, and it probably wasn't until the beginning of this year that I actually got it launched, because every time I would try, I would have panic attacks, and then I would break down and have temper tantrums, and then I would delete everything that I did and start all over.
Yeah.
Fuck WordPress.
I almost broke my laptop. I was like, you can't do this. You can't break your because I'll do something. I'll add a picture right to like the website, and then I'll be like, I want a different picture, and I'll do the same fucking thing, and the picture won't show up. I just did this. I know this is how you do it because I just did this. I was right there. I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm here.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
my
pain in
God.
the dick.
You're
Yeah,
like, oh, laptop. If it wasn't for the podcast, you'd be out the fucking window.
Yeah. If WordPress
No,
was a
I feel
city
that
in
pain,
America, I
though.
would join Al Qaeda and blow it up.
I was like, I am a relatively intelligent human being. Like, why can't I figure this shit out?
It's fucking maddening.
Yeah.
And then I fucking use that chat bullshit, which is the worst fucking. Those things are always horrible. Even when you actually get a person, it's like, look, so I have like these two websites, and for some reason, they took both of my domains and put it on one website. And I was like, hey, look, those are supposed to be two different websites. I just need to take that one domain off this website and create a new website with it. I don't know how much clearer I could be with that fucking little problem.
And the first thing they say is, did you try unplugging it? Plugging it back in?
They're like, well, you could transfer your domain to us, but you have to go. I was like, no. You already have the domain is already with you guys. I just need to move it from this website to this website.
Yeah, but did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? You never answered my question.
I was like, listen, dude, I want to fight you. Like, I don't know where you are. I will buy a plane ticket to where you are to fight you.
No, I wish I didn't understand, but I wholeheartedly get what you're saying.
Oh my God.
I had so many breakdowns. So many breakdowns.
Because it's so easy, and because you do it, you're doing it, and then it stops being done. It's just then you like do something that you've done 4 times, and then a different page pops up. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Why didn't this pop up the other 3 times I did the same fucking steps? And now I can't get back to that. It's like I hate not being able to do shit that should be easy.
Right. It should be so easy.
Oh, Palmer's chocolate. You better watch out. Ron's got a new hatred down.
Don't let me see any fucking Palmer's.
Palmer's might not be his bottom bitch anymore.
Yeah. Let me find out that Palmer's uses WordPress for their fucking website.
Of course they do.
World War III. So.
I can guarantee that they do.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Hey guys, Trev from the Struggling Artist Podcast, and I want to talk to you real quick about Struggling Artist Record Club. The Struggling Artist Record Club is a vinyl record subscription service where I hunt and curate the best punk and punk adjacent music out there and mail their record to your door each and every month. Imagine finding your new favorite band from across the country without ever having to leave the house. It doesn't get much better than that. The excitement of discovering new music just got that much easier. As a member of the Struggling Artist Record Club, you are going to receive some of the best music you've ever heard from bands you may never even heard of. Whether you've been collecting records for years or just starting out, the Struggling Artist Record Club is designed specifically for you. And right now, all new members get a Struggling Artist Record Club exclusive along with the monthly selection. So head to StrugglingArtistRecordClub.com, pick a membership, and start building that collection today.
You guys ever watch Dead Files?
Is it with the detective dude and the chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. That chick is like, my sister watches that and I always make fun of her. Because the chick in every scene, she's like, something bad happened here. We're like, well, no fucking duh. Like, it's obviously not good or you wouldn't be here.
I watched that show. I love all those dumb fucking ghost shows, like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures. And my wife hates.
What's the
all of
douchebag with the glasses and the spiked hair? Is that Ghost Adventures?
Oh, Zach Baggins. Yeah, from Ghost Adventures. Yeah.
He's such a douchebag.
I have an autographed picture. Of him. I've emailed him at least 17 times to get him on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard a word. Fuck you, Zach. He's the worst. But he's the best because he's the worst. It's just so ridiculous to watch. Yeah. Fucking Ghost.
Now I have to go watch this immediately.
You've never seen Ghost Adventures?
I mean, I know what it is, but
okay.
Oh, dude, he's such a douchebag. It's amazing.
Yeah. And his one sidekick dude is like, it's just, you have to watch it. It's like
My
affliction
friend sends us. He's
douchebags.
got like this haunted museum, I think, in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas. Yep.
Yeah, my friend went there a couple summers ago and toured it.
How do you like it? 'Cause he does have some cool shit there.
Yeah, I guess there's times where like people like jump out and scare you, and like it's
Oh,
like a
really?
whole experience thing. Yeah.
Because he has like one of the cool things he has Dr. Kevorkian's van where he did some of his
Yeah,
like
I think he's got like a bunch of John Wayne Gacy like paintings and
yeah. So he's collected like haunted shit and like stuff from, and he has a museum in Vegas. So that's another
yeah,
punk
my
rock
bestie's
and
all
yeah.
into that stuff.
Awesome,
So
yeah.
we're actually touring Penhurst Asylum next month.
Oh fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn.
I always get worried about shit like that. Like, what if something attaches to me and like comes home? Like, I don't have time for that shit, you know?
Do you truly believe in it?
So I grew up in a pretty haunted house, dude.
Okay. Well, give us an example.
So it was like my house was probably like it was so old that they like the family that owned the property long before we got there would talk about how like the Native Americans would come down off the mountains and
Wow.
like peer in their windows when they were cooking dinner and stuff.
Damn, is this PA, Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Okay.
Central PA. So like someone walked up and down the hallway all night long.
Wow.
You could hear these two little kids like playing with like a rubber ball and like giggling. Like that playground ball that like that
Yep.
thwack thwack sound. Like you could
Yeah.
hear that. But my whole house was carpeted. Like there was no way like the noise could come from the rooms that they were coming from.
Yeah.
I would sneak in when I was a teenager and like everything would turn on when I would get like halfway up the steps.
Wow.
So like the microwave would be buzzing, the dryer would be buzzing, all the lights were on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's the ghost. See, the
The
ghost
girl said, "Nope, you're out."
Bree is dead. The ghost killed her. There is no better timing for her stuff to cut out.
No,
than after
not
what
at
she
all.
just said.
It's almost like she planned it. It's almost
It's a commercial
too,
for Penhurst.
It's almost too convenient.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
That
good.
was
No, that's all right.
weird.
We
I
edit.
got another
No, we
call
do.
and it just like the whole thing went blank and I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
No, you're supposed to say the ghost cut
I'm
your
gonna say right. The
feed.
ghosties were like, "Bitch, don't tell our secrets."
Yeah, it's like the perfect timing for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there was like a little family like graveyard in my backyard from like all the
Okay.
people that used to live there.
Wow.
It was like a legit house for sure. Like even I moved back in for a couple weeks in between like buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
And like as an adult, when I would go out for cigarettes at night, I would turn all the lights on my way out because
Yeah.
I still was not walking through that house in the dark.
Damn. Yeah, that's cool. Whenever I see those shows, especially in big places like Penhurst, I'm always afraid that there's gonna be some fucking maniac in there, or some fucking like, you know what I mean, some drifter or somebody that's just
I'm
like,
sure that's a legit concern.
yeah, yeah, that scares the shit out of me. Like, but
I've had some similar ones to you, Bree. Actually, I've told them on this podcast
Yeah.
numerous times at this point. So, but definitely had a little kid in one of my houses that used to run up and down the hallway.
Yep.
That was it, and it only would do it when certain people were home.
No, this one we called him the Watcher because he just all night long walked up and down the hallway.
damn.
Yep. And like you just get accustomed to it. Like nothing
Yeah.
was ever like it was creepy, but nothing
Yeah.
ever felt like threatening or
Yeah. Yeah,
I think mine was probably just like imprints and like, residual shit probably.
Yeah.
there's my house right now that we live in is built in 1920 something. We have something that knocks on the shower door like all the time because we have glass
Yeah.
shower doors. Yeah, I mean
That's
it's like
me. That's me.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah. Just saying hi.
just one big knock, like
Yeah.
you can't figure out what, but you just live with it. That's no big deal.
Yeah. I joke now that my house could be crazy haunted and I would never fucking know because like I always have cats running around and my kids
Mhm.
leave all the fucking cabinet doors open. Like if I have a ghost, it is so frustrated with us.
It's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Like you would have to like clean my house for me to like notice your presence.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How far is Penhurst from you?
I want to say it's probably about 3.5 hours. It's like right above Philly.
Okay.
And I'm about 4 hours or so to Philly. Philly takes me forever to get there. I don't go to Philly
Wow.
often.
Yeah. What's the one in Philly? The prison in Philly, the big
Is it an abandoned one? Is that what you're talking about? Or
yeah,
just
but
a famous one?
it's a famous one. It's abandoned now, but they have like events there, like
Let's look.
yeah.
Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've been there
Yep.
before, just on the out, like walked by it.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend asked if I wanted to go. I guess she's got like VIP, like special passes and shit. And I was like, yeah,
That's awesome.
why not? I was like, if I have something that follows me home, it's going to be your fault.
Yeah.
Ron, have you ever or even you, Bree? I don't. Maybe you might have too. But have you ever driven by the old Lorton prison in Virginia? That's in Northern Virginia.
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
So it's they whenever old maximum security got shut down, it was like vacant for years. But they took it over and they've turned it into an art studio, an art gallery and studio. But like it still just looks like an old prison with a bunch of like art stuff everywhere. It's very weird to drive by. And there's like one of those big, huge like love signs that's like right at the front of it when you drive by. And I like every time I drive by it, I'm just like, they should have just tore it down. Like, none of this makes sense.
Right.
Just tear it down and build it. I don't know. I don't think you can just slap some paint on it and put a giant love thing and take away all the fucking energy that's been there. Yeah.
Right. I've been to Alcatraz. I did the whole Alcatraz tour
I did that
when
once
was
too.
in-
Yeah, that was really
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So much bird shit.
Yeah.
I was not expecting all of the bird shit.
Yeah, it's
I
like
want to do that
painted.
so bad. I've never gotten to.
It's really cool. I went into that. There's like they could put you in the in that one cell. What is it? Like solitary confinement, and they shut you in there, and the door. It's just like there's nothing. It's just blackness, and you're just in this.
Yeah.
It's so fucking creepy.
That is terrible.
And they were saying that
Yeah.
like some of the things that the inmates would do to like occupy their time while they're in there is just like throw a coin up in the air and just try to find it.
Yeah.
Like that was like
Can you
that was
imagine?
all they had to
And
do.
that has to like not only psychologically, but like fuck with your eyesight and like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so much.
fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
In addition to all the ghost shit that I watch, I also watch a lot of like the murder.
Oh, I'm a true
snaps,
crime
you
nerd.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those dudes
So right now
survived.
I'm obsessed with the ones where like they got it wrong and like the wrong people went to prison.
Oh God. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, one of them that reminded me of like, what is it, the West Memphis Three, like those young boys, and they kept them in solitary confinement so long, and now they're all like blind and shit.
Yeah.
So
It's
terrible.
horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I spend my free time.
That's
Yeah. I watch all those fucking man.
Well, it's
I mean,
nice
I've-
because you can put it on and you don't really have to pay attention because they're all
Yeah.
kind of the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Yeah, and I've watched so many of them that like, and I used to watch Forensic Files because Forensic Files is on like all like basically from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. every night on HLN Headline News. So when I'm at work at night, if there was nothing on, I would just always have Forensic Files
Right.
on in the back. It's like half-hour episodes, and it's like and then I'll watch like other series, and I'm like, oh, I remember this crime from that show, and like it's
Yeah.
like it's cool to see this guy's perspective or this other cop being interviewed for the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like
So I live out in the middle of nowhere, like legit in the middle of nowhere. And one night I was falling asleep to one, and I heard them say that they found a body in Warriors Mark County, which is where
wow, yeah,
I'm at. Like all of a sudden I'm like wide awake, and it was literally like 2 miles from my house, and I had never heard of it before.
wow,
It was crazy, but it was some dude that like killed his daughter-in-law and buried her under a fence line that he was building, and
damn,
crazy shit.
yeah.
and
Dude, I hate
stupid,
it.
and stupid.
I hate this planet.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
I would be too
Oh.
scared to commit a major crime at this point because everyone has ring cameras and like
Oh, no. This
You
is the
know, like,
worst time in history to do
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You're on camera. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
there's-
Don't you feel like there's a part of me, and this is going to sound weird, that would almost like think that prison was kind of like a nice break from the real. You know what I mean? You're just in your cell. You have no fucking. You don't have to be anywhere at any certain. You're just there, and you get meals, and you go work out. Maybe you just come back and you're in your cell. You have no responsibilities.
Read. I would do so much
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah. There's a
The
part of me
stress-
that like kind of longs for that. Not, I don't want to say longs for that.
I feel like I'm too little and mouthy to go to jail. Like maybe jail I could handle. Prison, I don't think I would fare so well.
Yeah.
The problem, Ron, is the other people. Because like if you try to just be recluse and do your own thing,
Yeah.
they're coming for you.
What you want is an inpatient medication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be my choice. Inpatient. Give me some fucking Advans and let me watch cartoons.
Yeah, I'll just talk about my man pond constantly, and then they'll put me in a fucking, or I'll start pulling them out and sticking them to the wall.
See, actually, yeah, you might be able to get away with that. The guards might not like you, but you'll get respect from the rest of the guys.
I don't know if it would be respect, more of like they don't want hepatitis.
Well,
or
they respect your distance.
right. Yeah, I would have hoped there was like an Italian clan inside the prison somewhere that I could kind of like.
An Italian. I don't know. Maybe
don't
where
think
all
those
those
exist
mobsters
anymore.
went. Maybe
I
federal.
would just become someone's bitch. I'd be like, "Yep,
Yeah.
you can just take care of me. I'm fine with that. Do you want my chocolate pudding? Here you go."
Yeah, but I don't think it's as painful to become somebody's bitch in a woman's prison as it would be. In a
No,
man's prison.
that's fair.
Um.
Be like college.
Yeah.
Oh,
But more reading.
Yeah.
I saw this post on Twitter today, so I'm gonna use it to ask this question. Because we've asked you the normal questions many times. But all right, so you have to name one book, one TV show, one album, and one movie to be your tops. Like if you could only like watch, read, or listen.
Oh man. All right. So my book would be Still Life with Woodpecker by Tom Robbins.
All right.
What was the other one? A TV show, Malcolm in
TV
the
show.
Middle.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I fucking love Malcolm in the Middle. I've watched it through probably 6 or 7 times already. So I know it does me well.
Bryan
Movie.
Cranston is the shit in that.
Yeah, he's
show.
Oh my god, just like the whole show is just magic.
And Dewey.
Yeah, movie I would say probably Wayne's World.
All right.
What was the last album? Damn.
That's the hard one. For us folk.
I would say probably one of the Punkorama comps, maybe like
Okay.
3 or 4.
More you like the Punkorama more than the fat?
Those are, I just remember like the little boy with like the black eye on the front.
Mhm. Yeah.
That album.
That's a good one.
But I'd be pissed if I could only listen to one album for the rest of my life. The rest I think I
Yeah,
could
that would
handle,
suck.
but
That
like
was-
I think the album I'd be upset about.
That was 2 or 3, I think.
The second. I think it might have been 3.
Yeah, I think it might have been 3. Or maybe 4. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those.
Now I gotta look it up.
but-
Matt, what about you?
Relist the
Book, TV show, album, movie.
book, and this is there a pretext to this?
It's like just say say you're in
Your
prison
house
and you
is
can
on
only have one
fire
of
and
each.
this is
Yeah.
the only thing you can grab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So okay, book. It's a book, TV show, movie,
Album.
album. Book. I would probably take. This is a really hard one for me. Can I come back to book?
Yeah.
Totally.
TV show, probably South Park. Yeah, definitely South Park. Movie, Army of Darkness.
Oh
Nice.
man, damn.
Album, Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues, Strung Out. I kind of want to say like A People's History of the United States, 1492 to present by Howard Zinn.
Okay.
I kind of want to say that because it's like super long and you could just read it over and over and over and over and learn a whole bunch
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So for book, I'd probably go Stephen King. So I'm not gonna be learning much, but
But it's
I-
very lengthy, so you'll
Yeah.
it'll take you.
I think my favorite Stephen King book is Misery, or The Shining.
I like The Stand a whole lot.
I haven't read that. I heard it's
It's
really
good.
good, but I'll go Misery for my book. TV show, definitely Sanford and Son. Greatest
Love
fucking
that.
TV show of all time.
This is the first time you've said that about Sanford and Son on
Re-
this podcast.
It's the first time I've mentioned that.
No, I said it's not.
Oh, it's
the
not.
first
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. I have Sanford and Son books. I'm a fucking that show. I start laughing during the intro of the fucking. It's just Red Fox. Anyway, he kills me. All right, so Misery, Sanford and Son, shit movie. I'll say The Exorcist. And an album, I'll probably go with fuck. Screeching Weasel, My Brain Hurts.
No, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all stellar choices.
Yeah. I'll stick with that. I mean, like this question will be different in 5 minutes if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely. Because now I'm already regretting my album
yeah.
choice.
Oh man. Oh, Bree, what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, yeah.
Probably Frosted Cheerios with chocolate milk.
Oh,
Ooh,
chocolate milk.
wait a second. Chocolate milk. I never even thought about
You know what?
I also really like Frosted Mini Wheats with chocolate milk.
Yeah,
Mm.
why have I never done that before? Or
Yeah, what-
strawberry milk now, or banana milk, or any of the
Yeah.
flavored milks?
Any of the flavors.
This opens a whole new world.
What kind of fucked up world have I grown up in?
Yeah. It's like we've just doubled the cereal that we could have because it's everything that we love.
But you
with
can't mix
chocolate
like the fruity and the chocolate. Like you can't have Fruity Pebbles and chocolate milk because like that doesn't really work.
can't
for
or
me.
won't.
I mean, you can try it.
It's like chocolate
You
covered
know,
fruit.
that's the first
Yeah.
thing Ron's gonna try. You know that, right?
Hell yeah.
He's like, "Fuck you, Bree."
Well, Fruity Pebbles are his all-time favorite cereal.
Yeah. Fruity Pebbles are the
You
shit.
have to like eat those too fast for me because there's only like a very small window where they're like good. Or do you like the mushy? Or you like go
No.
super
So
weirdo?
I put a tiny bit of milk in and I rotate. You gotta
Yes,
rotate.
yes.
You gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
He's
So the
like,
big question is how do you guys feel about Captain Crunch?
Not a fan.
Right? He's not even a nautical professional. It's
No,
all
he's
lies.
not- he's not even.
I like Captain Crunch, but we've given it the award for sharpest cereal.
Oh, absolutely. It will
Yeah.
fuck your mouth
It
up.
will cut up your gums like.
And
this.
you should
Oh,
never
come on.
trust anyone whose eyebrows are on his hat.
That is true. That is.
That's a,
How was
that's-
that overlooked?
It's true.
Yeah.
No one
Don't
caught
believe his
that.
lies.
Yeah.
those
That
are
guy.
those are the eyebrows of a fella who just sold me some drugs. I think. Yeah, without me knowing it.
Yeah, he's the short little fat sailor with the eyebrows on his hat. That's.
But
what
he's
it
not
is.
even it's all false. He's not a nautical professional.
Yeah, he's
All lies.
it's stolen valor.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's actually the guy that fucked his sub in Philly.
Yeah. Full circle.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles is the shit. It takes work though. Like I said, you got to put like a tiny bit of milk and rotate the stock.
It
Yeah,
takes
right.
work. I don't want to like the point of cereal is to not work, Ron.
No, Ron's a
but it-
worker bee. Ron's a
I'm a-
worker
I'm a-
bee.
yeah,
Like,
if it's worth it, it's worth it, man.
Yeah.
Damn, those pebbles.
He's got to work for it.
Hell yeah. I had cinnamon life today. So that's another great one.
Nice.
See now, so now you got to get Cinnamon Life is a good one. Don't get me wrong, You got to get the cinnamon Quaker Oat squares.
No, I love the cinnamon Quaker Oat
Oh
squares.
yeah, that's right. We talked about
Fucking
it.
giant food store, the bastards. If you're listening to this, whoever you are, the past 2 weeks, I've gone to Giant like 2 or 3 times. The past 2 weeks, they don't have it.
Oh motherfucker!
Yeah,
You know what kills me about Quaker Oat squares, Ron? They have other flavors. They have 3 flavors that are fruit filled ones, and they're amazing. I've
Really?
had them, but you cannot find them anywhere anymore.
there's a
They have to
maple
be-
and sugar. There's a maple brown sugar one too. I think.
right.
Have you
And
guys
then-
looked on Amazon?
Yeah, it seems to
I
be they
have.
were discontinued. I'm not sure, but they had an apple,
Yes.
a banana, and a blueberry.
Maple banana.
Dude, it was so good. Because it didn't taste like fake banana. It tastes like real banana.
That was gonna be my question. Was it like the yellow runt banana
No.
flavor?
Oh,
No.
that's the
Or
worst.
like-
Who made that? Like that? That's gotta. Well, Matt likes that
Yeah,
shit. Matt.
Palmer's.
So I
Well,
actually
no, I
heard
don't-
something
I don't
about
like
this.
those.
Oh no,
So
you like
I
the
hear
watermelon.
that
yeah.
when at the time that flavor was like engineered, that's what bananas tasted like. I don't know if it's true,
Really
but like the taste of bananas have just like evolved over time.
weird.
I don't know if it's true, but that's something that I've heard recently.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not a runts guy. Fuck those things. It wasn't
No,
me.
those are gnarly. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Palmer's that makes them.
Is it really?
It's gotta be.
It's got to be. And I bet
It
you
is
the
now.
fucking- I
It
bet you
is
they
now.
I
use
kind of like
fucking.
them. I like anything like that I can like crunch.
Yeah.
So like, I really like those. Have you ever seen those sweet tarts that are like the little BBs, like the little ball sweet
Oh
tarts?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Bitch, I will eat those until I'm like sweaty and there's like sores all over my tongue.
I don't mind a sweet tart.
Not a fan.
I don't mind a sweet tart.
I like gummies.
I don't go after.
Haribo, anything.
Oh yeah, gummies are amazing.
Don't they have like the twin snakes? Is that the one where one's sweet and one's sour?
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Hell yeah.
I don't need a ton of sweets at all, but I'll get myself into trouble with some of those like little Coca-Cola Haribo gummies.
Oh my god, so good. I have some in my locker at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really care for like baked goods like cake and pie and shit like that, but I will eat the fuck out of some candy.
I'm the opposite. I love cake and pie.
Yeah. I
I'll
really
still
like
eat the fuck out of
donuts.
candy. Oh, donuts are the shit.
I love donuts.
Donuts are the greatest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme. That's
Yeah.
a 1-bite donut, by the way, folks.
But my mom brainwashed me into thinking that all sugar is the most horrible thing in the universe. So I don't really
She's probably right.
no, she's definitely
Yeah,
right.
I mean-
It's the best brainwash ever because like now and I'm an adult, like I have good teeth, like I don't really have to do
Yeah.
too much because I don't eat sugar hardly.
Yeah, that's nice. I think I had my 6th root canal when I was 8. or some shit. It was
My
like-
kids have had a ton too. It's ridiculous.
Like
I keep telling them when it's time for them to be responsible for their teeth, like they're going to be falling out of their head, and like that's not going to be my financial responsibility anymore.
Yep.
like I'm the guy that when you open a bag of Skittles, pours like 4 of them into his hand and then folds the rest up and puts it away.
I take out the reds and the purples and just throw the rest away. 'Cause that's where the rest belong.
I'll take the greens. I'll have them for probably like 3 years before they're gone, but I'll take them. I like the green ones.
I just got a new phone for like everybody the other day, so I'm still like figuring shit out and logging into
okay.
everything, and it's such a pain in my dick.
Yeah.
I went in for one iPhone and like they would not sell me a phone. They were like, "We can't sell you a phone." I was like, "What the fuck do you mean you can't just sell me a phone?" So somehow
Yeah.
I walked out with like 5 new iPhones for everybody. I feel fucking bamboozled.
Hell, you can. I'll go buy one from somewhere else. Peace out.
We can't sell you one, but we can sell you 5.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I got like most of them were free, so I was
Yeah.
like, all right. And my kids needed lines anyway, so I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I hate cell phones. We don't have any like cell phone reception out here, so if we don't have Wi-Fi, we don't even have cell phones.
Oh, really?
That's how remote I am.
That's awesome. How close are your neighbors?
They're actually not too bad. This piece of property I own about 1/4 of an acre, and there's one on the other side, and then I have another person across the street.
All right.
So I live in like a little I'm like all surrounded by farms though.
That's
I'm like the only person in this area that isn't a part of like the family farm.
nice. Yeah, my dream house is a house where I can go on my deck naked and not worry about other people.
No, agreed.
I mean, I can do that now, I guess.
Yeah,
but
you don't have to worry about the other people right now.
I live in a townhouse.
My goal in life is to be an Appalachian witch.
Hell yeah. I love it.
So just some little cabin remote in the fucking mountains. No one bothers me. I frighten the townspeople.
Love that. That's a great
That's
goal.
my
That's
goal.
a great life goal.
Yeah.
It's good to have goals.
I feel like it's attainable as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like it's very attainable.
It's like when Bree did that thing in high school where the guidance counselor comes in and finds out what job you're good at. You got Appalachian Witch. This has never happened before.
It's fitting. It's my goal.
That's awesome.
Honestly, it sounds way more interesting than some of the ones they actually do give you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even think I did
Yeah.
any of those.
Yeah, Ron. The speaking of it's all bullshit. Anyways, the other choice of book I couldn't decide between was Propaganda by Edward Bernays. So there you go.
Any spaghetti sandwiches recently?
Yeah.
No, I've been living my ADHD makes me like have hyperfixations with meals.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now it's English muffins with provolone and turkey. Like that's
Fuck yeah.
basically what I live on.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What kind of turkey?
And then I'll eat that like 3 times a day for like 6 months and then I'll like hate it for the rest of my life. That's how those work.
Red's making faces back here.
What kind of turkey you use?
Oh,
Does that
just
matter?
fucking great value, whatever, lunch meat. Yeah.
Hmm.
Groceries are so goddamn expensive right now.
Yeah,
And I have 4 teenagers. My grocery bill is like $2,000 a month. It's killing me.
it's crazy. Yeah. The correct answer to what turkey do you use is boar's head, by the way.
I mean, that's top notch. Agreed. Boar's head is not in my budget. We are a great value everything family. Oh, fun story. You know what's super cool? My kids because my kids eat everything. I'll bring it home and like the next day it's all fucking gone.
Mhm.
So my kids went to school and told their teachers and stuff that we don't have food at my house. So now every Friday they all bring home a bag of like food for the weekend for, families that can't afford to feed their children.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I have a surplus of like 30 boxes of mac and cheese if anybody needs some shitty mac and cheese in their life. And my
Hell
kids
yeah.
were like, I don't understand why we get these bags every week. And I'm like, because you told everyone we don't have food. Like,
Wait, is that the school that gives it, or like other
yes,
parents?
no, the school gives them a bag every Friday, and they all bring home.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool, though. I mean,
It's
not, I
awesome.
mean, if you don't need it, but like, it's cool that is out there, because
Yes.
a lot of times, like, there are some kids that only eat at school, and it's
No, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
That's a lot cooler there than what they would do here.
in Virginia,
Yeah, especially in Northern Virginia, your kids go to school and say they don't
you
have
just give them a
food.
sack of tobacco on Friday.
Yeah, the school will fucking send motherfuckers from CPS and the police to go do a wellness check on the fucking family.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I would think because, my son had all those mental health issues and stuff
Yeah.
last year, like I'm pretty tight with the whole school. So that's
Yeah.
probably why we didn't have to deal with any of that bullshit. They were just like, oh yeah, this dumb bitch is just struggling.
Also, people are just probably a little bit cooler up there than.
And I wish I could say yes, but not much, my friend. I still live in a very rural, very red area, very narrow-minded.
I think PA and Virginia are very similar. I think.
Yeah, for sure. I
yeah.
always tell my kids that my goal for them is to be better than the small town that we're from.
Yeah,
Are-
because you got
are-
Philly and then the rest of Pennsylvania.
And then
And then-
Pittsburgh on the other end.
Yeah, and then in Virginia you got DC, Richmond.
Well, it's only Northern Virginia where stuff like
Yeah.
that happens, really, not the rest of the state. Is PA is on a Commonwealth, right?
Yeah, it is.
It
It is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have all those goofy liquor laws.
I mean, ours
There's
are
like 4, right? Isn't there 4?
well, we're a Commonwealth as well. We don't have super goofy liquor laws, but it's state controlled liquor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
Yeah,
for
you can
Pennsylvania.
only buy liquor in like designated liquor stores in PA.
Same thing down here.
Yeah.
It's Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Kentucky.
Yeah, we were just talking during COVID, they shut down all of our liquor stores.
Yeah,
Wow.
ours too. for a little
Really?
while. For a little
Yeah.
while, till people started. complaining.
Ours was for a while. And so we would go to like New York and like Ohio, and eventually they started kicking us out and wouldn't serve us there either.
Damn.
Yeah, the rich people around here started complaining. So
No,
they opened it
of
back up.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while for us. You could get it online for a bit until like their inventory was depleted, and then that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Crazy.
not the case here after the rich people bitched.
It's crazy. Such a crazy that was only 4 years ago. It's like a different lifetime
I know.
already, you
It's
know?
nuts.
Yeah.
What are you up to? Looking forward to any shows besides Diesel Boy at the pod
Oh
shop?
God, congrats on the Diesel Boy.
Oh, thanks.
That's fucking awesome. I was
Yeah.
so sad when I thought Camp Pennsylvania was gonna be the only show that they were gonna have on the East Coast.
We got you, Bree. We got you.
I love it. I am gonna go to the PA Canifest tomorrow.
What's
It's
that?
in Kutztown. It's just like this. There's like a bunch of vendors and food trucks and like just marijuana shit. And
Nice.
you know,
Hell yeah.
I like to promote the legalization and all of that bullshit.
Fuck yeah.
I
can't
usually
wait.
work it, but my boss is taking his kid this year, so I figured I'm gonna go in and like actually enjoy it this year.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I have Make War and Paperback Tragedy next week
That's
in
right.
Maryland. I'm taking a couple of my kids, so that should be fun.
That's
Where
It
is
was
that?
a Wednesday. What was that?
Where is it?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
That's gonna be a
But
good
yeah,
show.
it's like a Wednesday show, and I was like, how can I swing this with school and stuff? So I was like, hey kids, who wants to go with me to a show?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna take some kids and have some fun.
Cool.
It's like Catonsville at like a tavern or something.
Oh, Catonsville?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moore's Burgers Tavern.
That's a weird place for a show. Where,
Yeah.
especially
I
with
love Make War. Obviously, I love Paperback Tragedy, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I'm saving up for Fest this year, so I'm not going to be hitting up too many
Yeah.
crazy expensive shows or anything this summer because Fest is pretty pricey to get there.
Yeah. I've never been. I want to go.
This
I'm going
year's
to LA.
lineup is amazing. I got through like the first 2 lines of the lineup and like almost
Yeah.
passed out and like had
Damn.
to stop and catch my breath.
That's awesome.
I love Hot Water Music, and it's their 30th
Yeah.
anniversary, so
That's cool.
their
I'm
new
pretty
EPs.
excited.
Their new EPs.
Oh my God,
are
it's
really good.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think I might try to go to punk rock bowling next year. Matt, if you're,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we could do
Hmm.
the Vegas thing with Oz too
We
next
get
year.
press passes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Is there? Do we know somebody?
I think we could. Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
have a couple contacts to push your way, actually.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Remind me.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm going out to LA in October to see No Effects final show.
Are you?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people from PA heading out to the last show.
So expensive. Ridiculous.
My 14-year-old just got into punk, and he was like, do you think maybe we could go see No Effects since it's going to be my last chance? And I was like, fuck. But I looked, but like the New York show is completely sold out
Yeah,
already.
yeah. It's sold
And
out.
like like the Massachusetts one, it's like just a little too far for a day
Yeah.
trip, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
sorry, kiddo, how about we go to something else instead?
Yeah, I can't believe they decided not to come anywhere between Richmond and Philadelphia. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Maybe because they just had that big one in Ohio last summer.
Yeah. What?
Red just said maybe because we made him cry.
Oh yeah.
Fuck them.
That's-
I don't
Come
know. My
down to
gut tells
Richmond.
me it's not the end, too. Like, I feel like they're going to be touring sometime in the future.
I don't know. He made it seem like he was pretty matter of fact.
With
This
the
is
amount of
it.
money I
Yeah.
spent on these tickets for October, I'd be pissed if they fucking toured.
Right. I don't know. I feel like that museum's
Legitimately.
probably pretty costly to run.
Yeah.
Hey, if the Ramones can do it.
That's right. But I heard Bad Religion's going to be doing the same thing in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I heard that's
To
why
be
they're not
honest,
on any
I
of the
love
No
Bad
Effects.
Religion, but I've seen them so
Yeah, same.
many times.
Yeah.
So many, like probably 20.
Yeah. Same.
You know, so I'm like, when I see them, like they're not a selling point for me really anymore.
Yeah.
What year did the Bad Religion album? What is it? Empire Strikes First or whatever.
I don't know. I kind of jumped off of them after.
I went and saw him at the 930 Club. It was like after
9:30.
that album came out, and it was like they were super rad. It was, they were a little bit older, but obviously not as old as they are now. That was probably at least like more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They were so good though. Like I remember watching them and being like, man, these guys have to be like all in their 50s at that point,
Yeah. So
I was like, and this is super fucking rad.
Well, I mean, Iggy's still out there doing his thing,
Yeah.
and he's fucking 187.
Yeah, but is it still
yeah.
super fucking rad on stage?
I saw Iggy for my 19th birthday, and to this day, it was the best show I've ever been to.
That's
Nice.
awesome. I mean,
I have
dude's
not
in
seen
mad
him
good
since,
shape.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you live on nothing but like probably cigarettes and whiskey your entire heroin.
The Iggy diet.
Yeah.
You know who somebody else was actually like quite old that I saw who just fucking tore it up live? It was fucking Alice Cooper.
I've heard that.
I bet he's
yeah.
a hell of a performer.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a while back,
Right.
fucking maybe like 15 years ago, but he was still like in his, I think, 60s at that point, maybe even into his 70s. I don't know how old he
Right.
is now, but like shit was awesome. It was so good.
One of the best podcast episodes I ever listened to was Gilbert Gottfried had this podcast, and one of the episodes he had Alice Cooper's manager on. And he told stories about how he met Alice Cooper, and the funniest story was they used to try to get people, because this is before the internet and everything, so they had to like kind of get in the newspapers to kind of generate press and to get people out. So they would do fucked up shit so that they would be in the newspapers. So one time they decided to wear clear plastic pants so you could see their dick and everything. So they go on stage, and the manager was like, I'm going to go outside and call the cops from a phone booth and complain. So you guys so the cops will come and bust you guys, and they'll be like, oh, they were wearing this shit. And then, but by the time the cops got there, the plastic suits were all like, there was like
fogged up.
So they couldn't see.
Hot box it in your own fart.
Yeah.
Just letting that shit marinate.
Yeah. The stories he had were fucking amazing, man. But all right, well, Bree, thanks again.
Yeah, sorry I kept dropping. I don't know what's going on.
It's all good.
So totally cool. It's not a big deal.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This was fun. Always
Hell
a
yeah,
pleasure
fuck
talking to
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we will see you. I mean, definitely in July for.
Oh yeah,
Diesel Boy.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So excited. Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen them since probably 2000. That may have been.
Yeah.
I think
The
the
last
last year
time.
they toured was 01 or 02.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was definitely before then.
Yeah, and the rest
So-
of the band's gonna be rad too. So
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
it's
so
gonna be a great
excited.
show. Yeah.
Oh my
For
God.
sure.
Yeah, all the bands
Awesome.
on that show are so
All the
fucking good.
I know, right?
Hell yeah.
So excited.
Fuck yeah. And pie.
Pie.
Oh my god, right? Jason Overmiller told me today that he got tickets, and I was like, we should definitely meet early and get food beforehand.
For sure. Yeah.
And I also warned him that it's not like the parking's not great.
Oh. Fucking that's- their parking is the WordPress of parking.
Yeah.
All right, Bree.
That was amazing.
All
All right, boys. It was great chatting. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Bree. Take care.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Man,
You love you too.
yeah.